While I was in Chicago, there were two places that everyone kept glazing. Every local I spoke to told me that you either gotta go to Pequods or you gotta go to Giordano's to get yourself some real authentic Chicago-style deep dish pizza. Let me know in the comments section if you guys have ever eaten here or if there's any better pizza spots in Chicago that I should check out. And while you're there in the comment section, make sure to leave me a like and that you share this video around. And if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure that you subscribe. If you're watching this on TikTok, drop me a follow. Some of you watching this video may not even understand really what a Chicago deep dish pizza is. So here's the definition. Chicago deep dish pizza is an accident. Basically, somebody wanted to make a Sicilian slice and they messed up. And that's how the Chicago pizza was born. Definition 2 is deep dish Chicago pizza. It's defined as a lasagna that desperately wants to become a pizza, but it's just not good enough. Example, Chicago deep dish pizza is the pizza equivalent of a nerdy kid who desperately wants to look, sound, and act like the popular kids, but will never be on their level. Just like the way that Chicago pizza will never be as good as New York pizza. Whether you want to admit it or not, every dollar store slice of pizza that you've had in New York from a random pizza shop is better than the best entire deep dish pie that you could have ordered in Chicago. Now, with that definition under our belts, let's talk about where the best pizza in Chicago could be found. Pequods or Giordano's? Which one is better? I'm gonna answer that question right now. I'm gonna tell you that Pequods is better than Giordano's, but it's not by a whole lot. See, the thing you gotta understand is Pequods is the first place that I went, and let me tell you, this pizza, it was very doughy and somehow it was still wet. I don't understand like why this pizza was so wet. Even when you order it online, they recommend that you add or that you order extra cheese as a topping just to soak it up, some of the moisture. But this was definitely the wettest pizza I ever had. And somehow this pizza was not only wet, but it was also burnt. And when I looked online, it looked really great. This is what a normal Pequods pizza is supposed to look like. Why doesn't mine look like that? When I got this pizza, I closed my eyes. I smelled it. It smelled delicious. It was hot, steamy. Thought it was gonna be so great. And then I opened my eyes and I was like, this is just a normal, oh my goodness. I could not believe what I was looking at. First off, my pizza was burnt. Now I know Pequods is famous for doing a little thing where they burn the edges, but like my whole pie was burnt. I mean, look at the veggies here. It was bad. My pie looked like Michael Jackson during that Pepsi commercial. My pie was so black, it looked like Whoopi Goldberg's lips. My pie was so burnt and black looking, it looked like a photo album of Kodak Black's baby pictures. I thought that they shipped this pizza from Wakanda. That's how dark and black it was. It was just so burnt up. But I gotta say that despite the presentation being garbage, it actually wasn't a bad tasting pizza. Nothing to write home about and definitely not better than New York pizza. But we'll get into that a little bit later. The second place that I went was Giordano's. As I mentioned before, Pequods was the better tasting, but the presentation of Giordano's was better. But I'm gonna tell you this right now. Giordano's pizza was not good. It didn't even have enough in it. It was barely a pizza. And on top of it, when you go to Giordano's, I went to the Hyde Park location. I went to a black location and the service was bad. First off, you get there and the only drink that they have for you to have with your pizza that you can get in restaurant is Pepsi. If you're in a black area, you know black people don't mess with Pepsi like that. Where's the Sprite? Where's the orange soda? No grape soda? Y'all ain't even got no Great Value brand? Nothing? Kool-Aid? Come on, you can't be in the hood and not have a variety of unhealthy drinks and just drop a Pepsi down upon us. I mean, y'all didn't have no ginger ale? I mean, I'm not sick or anything, but y'all could at least have that ginger ale up on deck. I had to literally leave the restaurant to go get a soda to come back and eat the pizza. But it's okay though, because it took 40 minutes for me to get it. See, here's the main reason why deep dish pizza sucks. It sucks because it takes 40 minutes, no matter if you get a personal pie or if you get a full-size pie. It's gonna take them 40 minutes to make it. Ain't nobody got time for that. See, I could have had like 4 New York pies in that amount of time. And then it came out and I just looked at it and I was like, I'm upset. While the presentation, it did look better, I mean, the taste was just not there. So the sauce was all wrong and the cheese was bland and the actual crust was very spongy. I gotta tell you that pizza at Giordano's, it tasted the way that a Rod Wave album sound. Like it was just straight up trash, like a Little Yachty freestyle. I couldn't believe it. And I waited 40 minutes for it. And I gotta tell you, the amount of glaze that this got, it was like everybody in Chicago that I spoke to was a LeBron fan, but LeBron town was Giordano's. And unlike with LeBron, the glaze was definitely unjustified. New York has the right idea when it comes to pizza. Pizza is supposed to be a grab and go thing. Ain't nobody trying to wait no 40 minutes, and they don't sell no single slices neither. So Chicago pizza is just straight up trash for that reason. It doesn't taste that great. Obviously, the only people, in my opinion, that think that Chicago deep dish pizza is great are people who've never had pizza from New York. Like, I would have rather had a Domino's pizza, and that's just Wonder Bread with sauce and cheese upon it, than have another deep dish pizza. The best of it was incredibly made. Chicago has great people, it's a beautiful place, but that deep dish is trash. My rating for Pequods pizza is 3 turtles out of 5, whereas my rating for Giordano's is 2 turtles out of 5. I don't know why everybody was glazing these places. I feel disrespected by Chicago, the fact that they call this pizza. If you guys want a real pizza, just come to New York. It'll be quick, it's easy, it always tastes delicious. I mean, even the dollar slices were better than that Pequods pizza. At the end of the day though, I'm not gonna play Chicago like that. The only disappointing thing that I had when I ate in Chicago was the deep dish pizza. Everything else I had in that town was pretty good, but I'll give you guys a review on those restaurants at another time. Thank you guys so much for watching the video and listening to me rant yet again about some food I didn't like. And make sure that you like, comment, and share this video around. And if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure that you subscribe. If you're watching on TikTok, drop me a follow. And stay hungry, fam. I'll see you in the next one.